external enclosures, very important for laptops, and even more so if they are bus powered, which means you don't need a separate power supply. The Rosewill, I'm struggling to get that right, the Rosewill, this is a 2.5-inch serial ATA, for 2.5-inch serial ATA drives, to Firewire 800 on the back, and to USB. Fits almost in your shirt pocket. So very, very small and thin, very similar to the G-Raid drives. The difference is that you can, this is really meant to slide out here and you can exchange the drives. I have a 250 gigabyte regular laptop drive in there, and to make it a little bit more interesting, we're gonna swap this with a SSD drive with it, because the difference is this is very warm right now. We're doing a backup and this is absolutely cool. There's no moving parts there. So also, to be quite honest, anytime you have something bus powered, it always depends on how much power the laptop is producing, and that can fluctuate a little bit depending on if you have a second drive hooked up, another USB stick, and so forth. And I have seen drives being disconnected while in use because of that. I will be swapping those drives. First, I will migrate everything that's on this drive to the SSD drive, and then I will just swap them. And I do this with an application called Super-Duper. I think it's version 2.6.2 at this point that I'm using. Very, very reliable. Makes a complete 100% mirror. So if anything happens, for instance, you can use it with for your laptop drive. You could back up your whole laptop onto an external drive. Let's say, excuse me, you could back up your entire laptop to an external drive here with Super-Duper. If the laptop drive goes down, anything happens, you could just take out this drive from here, put it into the laptop, and you're exactly where you left off. So that's the great thing. And you can use it in addition with Time Machine. Time Machine is more like when you delete the email that your grandmother sent you a week ago or 2 days ago or 15 seconds ago and you want to restore it. I'm a little bit sarcastic here, but Time Machine's great. It uses a lot of space and it's not bootable. I prefer Super-Duper. Okay, so the transfer is going. In this case, we're copying from here to there, and then we're going to do the drive swap. All right, stand by. So you got the screws here at the bottom. No biggie deal. And 1 and 2. See how my thumb is flying around? I've had this for about a year now and I've loved it. Keep in mind, I'm using a 250 gig drive in there. If you put in a 500 gigabyte hard drive, temperatures will even go up higher. So I'd say 250 is a good compromise. Here we go. There was something in there. Okay, I had something was unscrewed. So with a 250 gigabyte hard drive getting very, very warm in there already, I think a 500 gigabyte hard drive might be too warm. So that said, we unscrewed everything, pull it out, and there we go. Put the screws aside. All right, and here it is. See the two buses here, USB and 2 times Firewire. And how is this held into place? Held in place, obviously. We have a screw here. So how is this held in place? Obviously we have a screw here, one more screw here, and one more screw there. We'll be taking that out quickly. Time's money. No. Oops. Time is no money. We got time. Time is your time watching me unscrew things. So there we go. On the left, on the right. Here we go. 1, 2. This should be it. let us see. Okay, and pull this off. Be careful when you lift it. So obviously you can see the drive sits in here. It needs to be coming from the top a little bit. So this is how they design it, very well. But easy on the angling, please. So here's our SSD drive, and we will be lining this up and push it in. Yes, when stand it up. What you see here is the underside of the hard drive bay. This is not the hard drive that's exposed here. So let's screw this back on. We're limited in transfer speeds on Firewire 800. The drive that you would normally put in a optical drive is usually very slow in response, and the actual transfer rates are below of what the Firewire 800 bus is capable. So I'm putting those screws in here just so we don't lose them. My thinking is that we should see, at least we want to max out that Firewire 800 bus. And it's really a good idea to use this with Firewire 800. Don't use it with USB, and then you can use it as a bootable drive, you can use it as a media drive. It will draw less energy from the MacBook or the MacBook Pro if you're connected to it, or any PC. If it is Firewire 800, it will draw less energy. It won't heat up, and also you won't have those issues that sometimes if you're connected to a laptop that has doesn't supply enough power here at those ports, at the Firewire port here, or from the USB port, which sometimes happens, which would result in a drive disconnection during the process. I had that happen to me the other day when installing, when basically restoring a partition for client. I'm going to leave this in here. And the drive just got disconnected, and we had an incomplete data migration, which wasn't cool. I had to redo it again, and this is something I wasn't too happy to see. So basically we're gonna just put the screws back on, and we are good to go. Give us boot disk preferences, and that should come up pretty quickly. Oh, there we go, there we are, and look at this. Here is our bus powered drive. Let me tell you this, that I'm running this now on USB, because this is, I forgot about it, this is not a MacBook Pro, this is a MacBook, an aluminum MacBook at 2.4 gigahertz. It doesn't have the Firewire 800. So let's do this. Let's start this up. There we go. So we are now starting from this drive. We'll see. So transfer rates are not that fast. Well, here we go. Yeah, started up well. Basically, this is now the internal hard drive, and that works very well. Also, let's see, let's go Final Cut Pro. There we go. And it's there. So pretty quick startup time. I really like that. Here we go, Photoshop launching. Oh, fantastic. And that's on an external device. Done. It's done. Here it is. It's done. Yep, so there are the benefits of running even an external SSD drive. Alright, peace out.